from a small program created to help Evan with his transition. Today, Genesis has grown to a clinic that sees an average of 25 new patients every month. Still, Evan and Roxy recognize they're among the lucky ones. Thousands of transgender children in the U.S. don't have access to a clinic like Genesis or supportive parents.
I'm blessed since I get so much support, but they don't. And it kind of makes me sad because before I thought, oh, well, probably everybody gets this treatment. But I later on realized that not everybody is accepted.
When you're raising a transgender child, you almost have to be constantly on guard as to how she's feeling. Is she feeling okay now? And as she's growing, hormones change. Has she ever thought about committing suicide? I think right now, that's our biggest fear.
If I didn't say anything, nothing would have happened. I would have been a grumpy little girl who grew up and probably might have killed herself one day. But instead, I've asked for something, my parents followed through with that, and now I'm a happy little boy who's never going to go through that. And I've just opened my eyes a little bit, and everything's better.
Genesis also offers support groups, providing many patients their first opportunity to meet other transgender children.
Meeting Asher was not the best day of my life. The best day of my life was when I got my hair cut and changed my clothes, but probably the second best day because we have a lot in common. We play around, we joke around, and he was probably my favorite person in the whole wide world.
What was it like for you guys when you finally met each other?
I was trying to wait, you're real? You're not? Whoa, I can't stick my hand through you.
You're not a ghost.
You're not a ghost. Except I did actually, I was like, oh, hey.
Yeah, it was like that.
It was formal-ish.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, we're best friends now.
Has been making friends been hard?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I think the social transition is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes, because the physical one, all that can be changed by like hormone blockers and testosterone or estrogen and things like that. All that can be done like that. But the social transition, if you tell a friend and they don't want to be friends with you, there's basically no fixing that. Nothing can help that if they really don't want to be friends with you.
Unless you say, oh, I'm just kidding, don't worry. But then
you're
not
lying,
yourself.
and then it's not a true friendship because it's based on a lie.
So it must have been cool to finally meet each other and
Yes.
have something in common.
Because I didn't think I'd ever meet another trans person. Because when I first joined the group, it was all trans girls.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was.
Yeah, so I was like, is there ever going to be another trans guy? Which he's basically the only one. You are the only one.
Right now you're in age 12, 13. Are you talking about girls, talking about boys?
Yes.
All the
Yeah.
time.
All the time.
That's the focus of every teenager, girl or boy.
As the first generation of transgender youth using puberty blockers grows up, it will be in a world where the conversation on gender identity continues to evolve.
Are you afraid of the life Evan's going to lead?
I think my first thought was, who will love my child? That's scary, How do I protect my child and make their life easy? And when I calmed down and looked around, I realized we have good wings in our home. We're solid. We'll be fine. My children will blossom and bloom.
Caitlyn Jenner said something, I don't know the whole thing, but you can make jokes, call me names, doubt my intentions, but the reality is I can take it.
But for the thousands of kids out there coming to terms with being true to who they are, they shouldn't have to take it.
And that's why Caitlyn Jenner's. And what I want to do is I want to be that shield. I'm going to take that bullet for the rest of the kids who are still maybe I am transgendered, or maybe I'm gender fluid, gender queer, for who they are. You know what? Throw hate at me. I don't care what you say. For those kids who are depressed, who are suicidal because of the rest of the people saying, you can't do this, it's wrong, you're going to go to hell for whatever reason, I want to be that person who helps them get through it.
You're 12 years old. That's a lot to take on.
Yeah, but if it means saving 100 kids' lives from suicides, go ahead. I'm going to be that person to help them get through it.